sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Pushback on the ramp, yeah, the stream's about to roll. Flows like a pilot, but the rhythm got that soul. GA pistons humming, feel the throttle when it kicks. Then he jumps into the air, but call him Leo sticks. Biz jet sleek, 737 on the climb. Checklist reading clean, every switch is on time. IFR mine with a V and far swagger, but the landing's on deck. He don't bounce, never stagger, yeah. Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting green light in the chat, steady sipping on a yak. Trying to keep it level, but he almost spilled it in his lap. Laughing as we cross check out to meter looking right. Rock say sticks, that boom boom room hitting different tonight. Captain Will rolling in, always dropping that support. OG in the tower, giving love from every port. Community strong like a crew on a long haul. Everybody locked in when Leo makes the call. Yeah, Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Peg, VF arm, Leo's dialed into the flow. Cross checking every column like it's running ATC control. FMC low decided lock, perf data tight. Flex him said he launches heavy, birds into the night. Intercept the localizer, needle split, then a line. Need a slope alive, he calls it out before the diamond shine. Windshield warning bark, but he rides it like a king. Correcting with precision, rudder inputs clean. Configure on schedule, flash notch by the book. VREF nail, perfect, come and watch this approach cook. Touchdown stove, stable, main gear kiss with finesse. Leo's landings hit different, auto brakes handle the rest. Yeah. Flight levels climbing, vibes aligning, turbulence ain't stopping nothing. Boom, boom, room, open wide, engines roaring, bases thumping. Vibe some sim, skies lit, and the chat stay fly. Leo hits that autopilot, let the stream glide by. Yeah, Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting lit. Sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Leo sticks, 86, hit the switch, we taking flight. Real world flows, checklist tight, cockpit glowing through the night. General aviation, props to the heavies, yeah, he flies it all legit. 10K up, boom, boom, room, chat already getting Pushback on the ramp, yeah, the stream's about to roll. Flows like a pilot, but the rhythm got that soul. GA pistons humming, feel the throttle when it kicks. Then he jumps into the air, but call him Leo sticks.
Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, family, friends, and fellow enthusiasts? It's your boy, Leo. Coming at you on this glorious Tuesday evening as we handle some inaugural ops for the brand new livery. Happen to see this livery heading into, departing BWI en route for Dallas. Day before yesterday, made a stop in Baltimore, gracing us with its presence. This is the Independence One livery, with Southwest recently announcing its partnership with America 250. The official airline of America Gives, joining nationwide efforts to make 2026 the largest year of volunteerism in our country. America 250 is the national, nonpartisan initiative working to engage every American in celebrating and commemorating the semi-quincentennial, that is a tongue twister, the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And tonight we mirror its first revenued flight that we've been kind of tracking between today and yesterday, and it's just been a kerfuffle. But apparently the first revenued flight is going to be Dallas to Philadelphia, where it all took place, where it all was signed for us here on the freedom side of the world. What is going on with you beautiful people? Oh, I forgot to get my camera on. Sorry about that, guys. Let's do that now, and then we shall proceed. So yeah, just simple service. Dallas to Philly is what we got. Now I looked, last night when I looked, it said that this was going to be a Dallas to Kansas City to Pensacola was going to be the first revenue flight, even though Southwest's website said that it was going to be Dallas Philly. Everything on the tail number was pointing to it going to Kansas City first, until just earlier today, everything on all of the websites lined up with, in fact, what Southwest said it was going to be, which is going to be Dallas to Philly. So yeah, not sure if it happened today. I looked earlier and it did in fact fly to Philly, but it also has revenue service scheduled at 9 a.m. as well. So I'm just a little bit kind of like, well, what's happening here? Nonetheless, we'll continue on with our festivities tonight. Good to see each and every one of you as we start no ATC here in Dallas tonight. So what we'll do is use Say Intentions up out of here, and we'll pick up en route ATC as we get into Indianapolis Center. And that is how we will run that one. Yeah, single leg tonight. This first leg is going to be like 3 hours. So if we would have went to Kansas City, we would obviously done the second leg to Pensacola. We'll be cruising over to Philly at flight level 390, taking a block fuel of 19.3, and it looks like we'll have roughly 139 souls aboard. Kyron is in the house. What's going on, Kyron? Gia. Yeah, kinda. They unveiled it at BWI, and they had a whole water salute, fire salute thing as it came in. No passengers were on board that flight, and I happened to see it at work as it was leaving, and I was like, yo, what is that? And I kind of looked and was like, yo, what was that? And when I had stopped, I actually saw it all over Facebook that it is in fact their new livery. This thing is sleek, man. It's got a real patriotic red, white, and blue theme going for obvious reasons as we approach the America's 250th anniversary. Yeah, I mean, it's sleek. I mean, the 1776, gotta love it. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I mean, this thing is yeah. And so they have a another Freedom One. I think it's called Liberty One, is what they have. So it's the two with the American flag that you've seen before, and then it's this one. And so yeah, this thing looks pretty daggone dope though. I like it a little bit better than Liberty One, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. But this thing looks sleek flying, man, and I'm so glad that they put it on the Max. I mean, oh my God, dog. If I decline your call 3 times in a row, that means stop calling. All right. So that's what we got. Let me get my track IR popping. Retired firefighter is in the house. Karen says delivery is beautiful. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, bro. It's something fresh. Definitely something fresh. I mean, now I like Liberty one, and I like the other one. They both look the same. But this one is just, it just hits different as far as the it's a little different as far as, I wonder if I gotta set my panels and stuff up since it's a new livery. Let me just, yeah, I do. Let me just step through this stuff right quick, guys. But yeah, I think that this livery is better than the other ones, if you ask me. I hate that you got to do this on each livery. All right, we'll just step through all of this real quick. That's all good. The reason why it looks good because it's the max. It's photogenic. Yeah, I mean, that could be it too. You know, that could definitely be it. Range arts will show all traffic. The max is very photogenic though, bro. I can't even hold you on that one. That's all good. Nothing in here. US system. Second page. I think that's all good. Control and display. That's all good. Other systems, realistic alignment, parking brake, that's fine. Enable the HUD because we're in the max. Let's see, we got anything on the second page? We want the fast beacon, we'll set that. And miscellaneous, open, and set that. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. So let's go ground support here, electric. We'll get the GPU connected. What else do we need? Doors. We'll get the left forward entry open as well. All right, we'll stow you. Been a minute since we've been in the max, so hopefully everything is updated. I checked for updates earlier, so we was good on that. Ifly taking forever with this update though. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they ain't taking no longer than Bluebird or any builds with the A220. All right, we're gonna get the tunes down for right now. And again, like I said, we have no ATC coming out, so we'll use Say Intentions to give us something. And let me also pause you. All right, up top we go. We'll go battery, can come through to on. Emergency lights as well. We'll get ground power on. We'll go nav lights. No smoking could come on. We'll even do the logos. We don't need the logos right now, but we'll do them. Quick oxygen test. We'll come down here and test our annunciator lights. That is all good. Everything on the overhead is fine. Get us a quick fire test. That is good. Parking brake is set. All right, we're good there. We'll come up top here. We'll go into the nav position on the IRS selectors, and we'll set you all the way over so we can see our alignment here. And we'll get our initialization complete. Oh my God. Yep. Do not disturb is going on. All right. We are at Dallas. We'll grab our left GPS position here. We'll pop it on in there. And I can't remember, does this thing automatically pull in our sim brief? I know it does. I think that's all we gotta do here. Tyler, what's going on, Tyler? Spawning Salmon is in the house. What's going on, bro? Welcome aboard. Good to see you, fellas. We're waiting on our uplink here. get some panel lights on as well. All right, we'll activate and execute that. All right,
disconnect ground power.
Everything is good.
How do you manage your stress and anger?
I don't. I don't. I speak on it when it happens, bro. I don't. You know, common sense ain't too common anymore, bro. Alright. So we'll go there. Alright, let's see what we have here. We're departing runway 13 left, it says. But before we even decide, I keep forgetting we've got say intention. So let's go ahead and get the ATIS on 120.15. Because that's all going to be dependent on what they have us do. Let's see what's cracking with. Oh, we're not getting the ATIS. Let me see. Oh, that's because
053 Zulu.
There we go.
Arriving and departing runways 13 left, 13 right. Wind 150 at 7. Visibility 6.
Appreciate the 1 month
Pace.
ground crew subscription, though, bro.
Few at 4500. Few at 8000. Scattered at 21,000. Broken at 25,000. Temperature 26. Dew point 23. Altimeter 2976. Density altitude 2000 feet. IDIS update delayed due to ongoing maintenance checks. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
Alright, we do have Victor on board, and we're now looking at 127.9 for clearance. I'm gonna have to restart this because it's got, I gotta reset my flight plan. It's got my previous call sign in here. There we go. Alright. Alright, looking good. Let me alright, let's go ahead and contact clearance. We'll put you over here on this screen. Minimize you. And Dallas Love clearance, Southwest 1286 with the weather, looking to pick up IFR clearance over to Philadelphia.
Clearance on request, you're number 1.
Alright, we'll grab our clearance here.
Southwest 1286, Dallas Love Field clearance cleared to Philadelphia via the Landry 5 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.55 squawk 2627, and I know it's not what you filed, but you can expect runway 31 left.
There we go, see? Even AI is giving us a little hiccup. Alright, we're clear to Philadelphia via the Landry 5, then as filed, climb maintain 5,000. Expect 37010 minutes after departure. Departure's on 118.55, squawking 2627, and we'll expect runway 31 left, Southwest 1286.
Southwest 1286, read back correct. Ground is on 121.75, safe flight, sir.
Ground on 121.75, Southwest 1286. Alright, got ground there, so we'll go, oh, I gotta click this one. This thing isn't fully. Alright, so 31 left. We're doing the, Landry 5. That's gonna be the loose transition. We'll pop that in. Execute it. Back to index, we'll go arrival for Philly, PATS 4 GVE transition. We're expecting 27 right. And let's see about what approach transition we're going to do. Suit 7 right. We'll come in on Inzu. Alright, that's all good. While we complete the rest of this, let's go ahead and get the passengers coming down. We'll request boarding, and let's get the aircraft loaded here. Performance and payload, weight and balance, and we're looking at $139 souls. Oops. I forgot the keyboard doesn't work. I wish it did.
Morning. Flight attendant serving you are Brenda, Alex, Kelsey, and Barbara. If you brought any alcohol on board, you cannot consume it. You do need to wait until you get to your destination. The overwing window exit row is designated emergency exit row. If you're seated in this row, refer to that safety information card located in the seat back pocket in front of you. If you do not meet the selection criteria, do not wish to perform any of the functions, please let us know. And so that we can push back from this gate, make sure seatbelts are securely fastened. Seat back and tray tables are in a full upright and locked position, and all your carrying items, handbags, purses, totes, backpacks, briefcases, any large laptops over 2 pounds, they all need to go completely underneath the seats in front of you, leaving that area around your feet clear. Aircraft is Wi-Fi equipped, free TV, flight tracker free, and free movies. Thanks for choosing us this morning, and welcome aboard.
Alright, winds are 030 at 6. Temperature is 25. I really wish I could put this in on the the keyboard. Altimeter is 2976. And we'll do a D-rated takeoff, and we'll do flaps 5, AC on, anti-ice off. We'll calculate that jazz. We've got that ready to go. And let me also make sure that my ACARS is running for Southwest Virtual. Start the flight there. Alright, good to go, good to go. Alright, so passengers is coming aboard. Alright, let's get our perf data. 370 is what we got. That's fine. Grab our zero fuel weight, 132.8. 132.4, that's all good. Our reserves is going to be 5.9. Cost index is going to be 40 for the max. Cruise wind is 269 at 82. RSA is +3. D-rate once, and we're looking at 38 on the cell temp. Flaps 5. We'll grab our CG. V1 is 141, rotating at 142, and V2 is 150. Alright, so we're good there. Top altitude was 5K, so we'll bug for 5,000. And 313 is going to be our runway heading. Alright, had to swap our runways. 50, bug 170 for V2. And we'll cycle our flight directors. Seatbelt signs can come through the on. Got some glitching passengers coming through the building. But we are. How's my thing disconnecting like that? We are boarding. I say we let's jump up and see if we can't go back here and greet some of these guys. Oh wow, I got some pink textures when they sit down, it looks like. I'll have to update my Max JSON file. What do you get the independence on the livery? I got it from flightsim.to. Flightsim.to. Here, let's jump. I don't know if that button's doing the right thing. Yeah, nice looking livery, man. This thing is nice. This thing is nice. Hazy day coming out of Dallas.
Morning. Flight attendant serving you are Brenda, Alex, Kelsey, and Barbara. If you brought any alcohol on board, you cannot consume it. You do need to wait until you get to your destination. The overwing window exit row is designated emergency exit row. If you're seated in this row, refer to that safety information card located in the seat back pocket in front of you. If you do not meet the selection criteria, do not wish to perform any of the functions, please let us know. And so that we can push back from this gate, make sure seatbelts are securely fastened. Seat back and tray tables are in the full upright and locked position, and all your carrying items, handbags, purses, totes, backpacks, briefcases, any large laptops over 2 pounds, they all need to go completely underneath the seats in front of you, leaving that area around your feet clear. Aircraft is Wi-Fi equipped, free TV, flight tracker free, and free movies. Thanks for choosing us this morning and walk aboard.
Alright, just waiting on the passengers to finish. And we'll be ready to push back, gents. First revenued service, so they say. Yes, I'm looking right now. Everything that I seen this morning is gone. Well, last night. It literally said Dallas to MCI, which is Kansas City, down to Pensacola. And then it was on somewhere else. Now, Southwest's website said that this particular flight was going to be it tomorrow. But now when I got in from work, or before I got in from work, it's correct. It says they depart at 9 a.m. tomorrow and land in Philly at 1:03. Last flight of this tail number was Baltimore to Dallas on Monday, or yesterday. Which was not a revenued flight. It was, they literally checked it in at Baltimore and then they flew it down to Dallas for some photo ops and stuff like that at their main headquarters. Alright, let's see, we're going 370, let's see what hour. "36 feet is our landing altitude. I guess
Boarding completed.
50 is good. Alright, boarding is complete. We'll come up top, we'll get the air fuel pump on, and we'll bring up the APU. This thing still has some of the greatest sounds, man. Says you didn't get the updated livery. Is there an updated livery? I don't know. Is there an updated livery? This is the one that I saw on there. What is it missing? Alright, APU still coming up. We are all looking good. All right, let's get the craft buttoned up here. Pop over the ground. What stand are we at? What stand are we at, gentlemen? Stand 8. Dallas left ground, Southwest 1286, ready for push and start.
Southwest 1286, Dallas left field ground, push and start approved, tail east.
Push approved, tail east, Southwest 1286. Alright, let's see what we got here. So that's going to be a nose right. Nose right. Oh, it says facing south. It's the only options I got.
Afterwards, armed and crashes for Pushback.
Alright guys, here we go on our using reserve fuel already. We'll update that here in a minute because I went with a higher cost index than what was SimBrief. Really? Okay. Alright, let's roll on roll on 2.
Southwest 4434, runway 31 left, taxi via Quebec, Delta, Charlie, Charlie 1.
Runway 31 left taxi via Quebec, Delta, Charlie, Charlie 1, Southwest 4434.
Let me make sure Let's do this so I can see it. I don't know that we have, what's the name? Here, let's cancel that start. We don't have, we don't have any, what's the name here? Why is our pressure not up? Why is our pressure not up, gents? I know it's lower in the max. There we go. Uh, 1776 of the winglets. You know what? I didn't even peep that, but yeah, you're right. I have to go see if I can find that, find the updated livery.
Alright, y'all. We can pretend to have your picture for just a few moments. My two young identical twins, son and daughter, are going to show you the safety features of the Boeing 737 series. I'm so proud of these kids. To properly fasten your seatbelts, slide the flag to the buckles, or release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and low across your hips.
Jet Aviation, what's going on, bro? Welcome aboard.
If you want to take your toys and go home, there's 6 ways to get there. 2 forward exit doors, 2 over wing window exits, 2 rear exit doors, signs overhead, disco lights on the
All right, we'll roll on engine number 1.
Back pocket in front of you, along with 30 diapers, chewing gum wrappers, banana peels, and all of the gifts you leave for us from time to time. It's a safety information card. Take it out, check it out. You'll notice in the highly unlikely event that the captain lends a snare a hot tub, everybody gets their very own teeny-weeny yellow Southwest bikini. One size fits all. Take it out only if told to do so. Place it over your head, wrap that strap around your waist, buckle it in front, pull the tighten. Once outside, pull down on the right tab to inflate to manually inflate one of the tube at your shoulder. The flight attendants are coming by, hoping that you'll tell them how good looking they are. They're going to make sure that your seat backs and tray table are in their full upright.
Waiting on us to lose the motoring.
And your carry-on items are crammed and shoved completely under the seat in front of you, leaving absolutely
There we go. We'll
no
introduce
room for
fuel.
your knees or feet. As you know, it's a no smoking, no whining, no complaining flight. It's a pleasing thank you, and you are such a good-looking flight attendant flight. Smoking is never allowed on board at Southwest. If you're caught smoking in the lavatory, the fine for that's $2,000, and if you want to pay that for your airfare, you should have flown somebody else. If we do make you that nervous the next 2 hours, you're more than welcome to step outside. We don't discriminate at Southwest. We've got a special smoking section just for you. We'll even show you a movie tonight. We have Gone in 60 Seconds. And the flight attendant serving you, her name is Wendy, and her motto is, if you can lie to you,
Yeah, well, they should have pushed us back a little bit more.
With disabling or destroying any smoke detector or webcam in either of our laboratories. Federal aviation regulation require passenger compliance with allotted passenger.
All right, start a cutout. We'll go through our flows. Yaw damper can come on. We'll get the gens on.
And although we never anticipate a loss in cabin pressure, if we did, we certainly wouldn't be at work
come through the on. Hydraulics on.
Stop screaming.
Engine stop switches continuous. Packs auto.
To activate the flow of oxygen, simply insert 75 cents for the first minute and 50 cents for each additional minute.
Flex 5 selected.
You are receiving lots and lots of gin. Oxygen, that is. And if you're traveling with small children, we're sorry. If you're traveling with more than one child, pick out the one that you think might have the most earning potential down the road. And if you're traveling with somebody needing very special assistance, like your husband,
all right, looks good there.
Wife, put on your mask first. And that's it for the do's and don'ts of show and tell. Sit back and relax.
My daggone track IR is losing connection trying to turn that damn far. All right.
Seriously, y'all, if there's anything at all that we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please tell us. Just as soon as we land. And if there's anything
Dallas Love Ground, Southwest 1286, ready for taxi.
We're not shy at Southwest. That's what we call very cheap entertainment. Nobody had to pay extra, but you certainly don't get a refund. Thanks again for choosing Southwest.
Southwest 1286, runway 31, left taxi via Quebec, Delta, Charlie, Charlie 1.
Okay, that's sweet, but cash is always better.
3-1 left via Quebec Delta Charlie, Charlie 1
Clear
Southwest 1286. Alright, gents, that's out to the right. We'll get the taxi lights on. We'll give it a quick flight controls check. Good to go. Parking brakes can come off. Company holding for us there. All right, left on Delta just up ahead. What is tower? 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah, we did do engine 2 first, citizen. Gate Charlie 31, what's going on, bro? Welcome aboard. Says that livery didn't take long. Yeah, I mean, it was out pretty quickly. Now, somebody just brought to my attention that the winglets doesn't have the 1776 on it, which, now that I think about it, is damn right. So I don't know if there's an updated livery on TO or not. I'd like to have the matching winglets. But other than that, I mean, the livery is still pretty doggone good. Like, I can't even fake on that one. Looks pretty doggone good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Make sure my A-Cars is tracking, and it is.
Radio test.
Southwest 1286, contact tower on 123.7, bye-bye.
123.7, Southwest 1286. We'll hold here for a second.
Approaching runway 31 left.
Let's swap over. It's going to be a double call for us. Dallas Love Tower, Southwest 1286, holding
Please
short, runway
request takeoff
31
PWB data
left.
so that I can
Ready to
help
go.
you with your request.
Oh, that's that daggone Southwest thing. I need to turn that off.
Southwest 1286, Dallas Love Field Tower, runway 31 left, wind 030 at 6, RNAV SRAM, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV SRAM, clear for takeoff, runway 31 left.
Please request
Southwest
takeoff PWB
1286.
data so that I can help you with your request.
Dallas Love traffic, Southwest 1286, departing, lining up runway 31 left for departure on the Lindy 5, direct RNAV to SRAM. Dallas Love traffic. Alright, strobes can come through the on, wing lights, runway turn-offs, and landing lights all on. Final approach is clear, and runway environment is clear as well. Let's get it, guys. Toga's in chat if you got it.
Cabin secured, ready for takeoff.
On runway 31 left remaining. 8,100 feet.
Alright, spool them up. Start the clock. Yeah, Toga. Oh, look at the condensation coming off the engines. That is going to be, we'll go over that plug-in once we get in the air. 80 knots.
V1.
Southwest 1286, contact departure.
Over to departure, Southwest 1286. Dallas departure, Southwest 1286 is passing 2,500, climbing 5,000.
Southwest 1286, Lone Star departure, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via SID, Southwest 1286. Oh, I gotta adjust that damn FS realistic. I don't have a profile for this one. Let me see if I can't use a different profile. Let's see, copy from. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just create a separate one for this. Alright, climb via SID. Okay, so we are climbed via SID. Let me work on this real quick while we wait on our next instruction. Couple of things I usually adjust here. Head anticipation. Hold on, man. Let me just try this.
Southwest 1286, direct SRAM, then is filed, please.
Direct SRAM, Southwest 1286. Where's my 777? Freighter. That should be my most recent update. I'm starting to find that copying your profiles like that doesn't necessarily work out as it should. Get some weird camera things happening. Plane Spotter, what's going on, Plane Spotter? Welcome to the stream and chat, my friend. Is the top.
Southwest 1286, I need you at 7,000 feet, sir.
Up to 7,000 Southwest 1286. So y'all notice the wings start to get disappeared by the clouds now? That's pretty dope. But that's not default. I have to show you guys this plugin. There will be a video coming out here this week, hopefully by the weekend.
Southwest 1286, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Southwest 1286. But yeah, that's the what is it called? Tri effects. Now I don't know why it's saying unsupported when it does in fact work with the Max. But yeah, this is a new, you guys may remember Parallel 42 effects packages for the different aircraft. This is basically that, but it covers a wide range of aircraft. You don't just have to buy it for one one particular aircraft. And it gives you all of these effects plus AI contrails plus the wing fade is what you just saw. As you go through the clouds, the wings and the engines start to disappear a little. Depending on the cloud thickness, you get wing vortices and engine spray, on wet runways and stuff like that, as you can see here. But yeah, it's like $14, so it's not bad at all to bring over what not GSX.
10,000
Not GSX, but Parallel 42, what Parallel 42 couldn't do.
But we don't want anybody to go hungry. So what we're going to do is we're going to pass your snacks down the aisle. If you've never closed out one before, we believe in working smarter, not harder. So y'all look up here. This is what we call Southwest Express Snack Service coming to you live. Here come your snacks, everybody. Welcome to the captain. Here they come. Got started baseball players in the back of the plane back there. Alright, I'll slide that. Good job.
Southwest 1286, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Alright, here they go.
Flight level 310, Southwest 1286.
Now y'all look up here. Here comes your drink.
Alright, we're getting on up there, gents. Passing 12,000 here. Beautiful departure out of Dallas. Glad this is an eastbound flight, because y'all know I don't fancy westbound flights. Daggone headwinds. Unless you're flying south of the equator. It kind of like flip-flops when you're flying south of the equator. Kind of flip-flops a little bit. Alright, so we'll get the boom boomer opened up here in a moment. We'll say once we get up to cruise and get handed off to center. And I'll definitely keep an eye on
United 506, contact Houston Center on 126.9 or 5.
on getting into Memphis, because Memphis Center is
126.9 or
online.
5 for United 506, good day.
Yeah, Memphis Center is online on VATSUM. So we'll be swapping over to them.
Southwest 1286, contact Fort Worth Center on 135.75.
Fort Worth Center 135.75, Southwest 1286 here. Fort Worth Center, good day, Southwest 1286, passing 17,800, climbing flight level 310. How do I turn that thing off? Because it's
Southwest 1286, Fort Worth Center, good morning.
messing me up. Let's see, settings. Here we go, Copilot. Let's turn the Southwest Virtual Copilot off for this one. All right, we'll go ahead and transition over to standard. We should be getting final cruise altitude here.
Southwest 1286, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Up to 370 for Southwest 1286. As I speak those words, final cruise is set. And we are looking good, gentlemen. On our way up to Philadelphia. It's been a minute since we've actually flown into Philly. So this ought to be a fun one.
Fort Worth Center, envoy 3983, flight level 200. 3983, radar contact.
Alright, let's get us some tunage on. All right, we cruising, gents. We'll bring it back over to the cockpit here. We'll ride it on out. Heading on up to Philadelphia. Beautiful plane, beautiful livery. Yeah, this thing looks sexy in real life too. Not gonna hold you. It was a nice treat to see her flying over. And sadly, I was driving my work truck, so it wasn't like I could stop and get a picture of it. And if I would have known, I would have made reservations to try and catch it coming out. Or go and catch it coming in, for that matter. Let me see if they got an updated livery for this thing. Yeah, I didn't even peep that it didn't have the winglet painted. Okay, so this one does have an update with the winglets. All right, we'll grab that. And this one has the, does this one have the, no, this one doesn't even have, these flat pylon things are red on the actual livery. This one doesn't even have that. So I'm guessing they didn't do the wing at all in the first version. But it's good to see that they've got it complete now. Alright, we're gonna download this updated livery here. We'll have it ready to go for next time. Yeah, even the engine pylons are red. Yeah, there was a couple comments in reference to the issue, so glad that guy fixed it up real quick. And we've got the livery updated, so we'll have that for the next one. So yeah, there are a bunch of different companies and stuff representing this America 250. I don't know if you guys followed the NASA's Artemis 2 launch around the moon, but that SLS rocket had America 250 on it as well. Livery still looks damn good. I mean, this is clean. That tail section is clean. The red, white, and blue like that. I tell you, this is still not my favorite. The favorite livery of Southwest hasn't even come to fruition yet, but it was a concept livery that I saw a while ago. Let me see if I can find it. It's called Pure Heart. Oh, they do got it on TO. It says it's not available for 24 though. Here, check this out, guys. Let me show you this right quick. This is probably my favorite Southwest livery right here. And it hadn't come to fruition. But this thing is sexy. This Pure Heart. Man, that thing's clean right there, dog. Like the front half all white fades into the standard colors. Like, that's pretty dope. Saw this a couple years ago. But I like that. That would be pretty dope to see that thing flying. You know what? I do got I got some cold ones upstairs. Let me go get me a cold one. All right, we got center pumps empty. We get those fuel pumps turned off, which leaves us 15.8-ish. Chris says, yo, bro, where did you get the new livery for Southwest? It's on flightsim.to, bro. Flightsim.to. Here, as a matter of fact, I'll drop the link to it in the comments here for ease of purpose. We'll just drop it right in the chat for you guys. There you go. And we'll pin that up to the top as well. No problem, Chris. All right, 1,000 to go on the climb. And once we get up there, we will step up and grab us a cold one before we get into Memphis Center. If they're even still on. You know how they do. They usually get off right as soon as we get to them. right as we get to them. All right, there we go, gents. Flight level 370. I'm gonna need to tinker with my settings here, because every time you copy from profile, it's like it doesn't. It's like it mutes the settings. So we'll have to mess around with that. All right, right back, gents. You guys have the airplane. I'm gonna grab me a cold one. Get yourselves a cold one. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the trip up to Philadelphia. All right, right back, gents.
Southwest 1286, contact Fort Worth Center on 123.925. Southwest 1286, contact Fort Worth Center on 128.2.
All right, we back, gents. All right, let's see. We didn't get dooted, did we? We shouldn't have. Nope, not yet. We got us a lime tonight, gents. Tyler says, you know, I'm in college now to become an air traffic controller. That's what's up, bro. That is what's up, man. They're hiring. They just did a really big hiring event calling all gamers. And when they say gamers, I know they probably meant VATSIM. We're in dire need of air traffic control here in the States. Dire need of it. So we should be getting into Memphis Center here in about right now. 3255. We'll get him in standby. All right, got Memphis Center in standby. Fly to the last bid, take the ATSA this Saturday, hoping you do well. Well, don't hope it, bro. Know it. You'll do well, bro.
Southwest 1286, contact Memphis Center on 128.475.
What did he say? 128.475. 128.475 Southwest 1286. That's a new livery that just came out. Yeah, it just left Baltimore yesterday. I know, right? I saw it while I was at work. I mean, no, I wasn't at the spot that I took you. I wasn't there, but I saw it fly over while I was at work. I was driving and I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. Oh, you already know. So I'm gonna hold off on contacting Say Intentions Memphis Center because we're about to get dooted by VATSIM Memphis Center. Yeah. Just make sure you put the pan on medium heat. Yep. Yep. Yeah, turn it all the way down like that. Yeah, Gia. Fly to the last bid. Man, you gonna do fine, bro. You'll do all right. We often beat ourselves up, myself included. Beat ourselves up, start to question our abilities and stuff like that. Been practicing a lot? Yeah, that's good, man. So you should, you know, go in there with a little more confidence, hold your head up high, and tell yourself you're gonna pass it. Don't hope. Tell yourself you're gonna pass it. You know what I mean? I'm preaching to the choir too, bro, because I gotta tell myself stuff like that all the time. No, not that. It's a big day. It may not take it. It's not the same song. Yeah, but why you wanna mess it up? And I want some too. That's gonna take a different You have to put that in a different pane. Read the direction. Put that in a different pane. Huh? Okay, I'll check it out. But yeah, I'm guilty of that too, guys. Like, I beat myself up really big. When something big comes up, I start feeling like I'm not ready. I'm not good enough. I ain't worthy enough. I got it bad, bro. So believe you me when I tell you. It's just a mindset thing. All right, we got dooted by him, but it came in quiet. I don't know why. But let's 3255. Let's hope that he ain't all silent. MSFS Center, good evening. Southwest 1286, flight level 370.
Southwest 1286, Memphis Center, squawk 3624.
3624 in the box, Southwest 1286.
Welcome back.
Alright, we're officially under VATSIM control.
Southwest 1286, radar contact 15 miles west of Pine Bluff. Welcome.
STW, yeah, Steven. That's his name. Talk to this guy pretty frequently. Daniel says you have been called over the radio. Was that saying intentions? Probably so. Yeah, it's all good. We were waiting on VATSIM anyway. Welcome to the stream, though, by the way. Yeah, you gonna make it out to Expo
flight level 320
this year? Here, let me turn that down.
Memphis Center, good evening. Southwest 716 with you passing 1500 for 15000. Southwest 716, Memphis Center, climb to maintain flight level 370. Climb to maintain flight level 370, Southwest 716.
39 minutes into the flight thus far. Cruising. We're making 526 knots, 25 knots across the ground. Let's see what we get for our optimal. Optimal is flight level 38, but we're going east, so we're in the odd numbers here, so we got what we can get. got what we can get on it tonight.
American 1276 Fort Worth Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, American 1276. See you later.
Let me see, do we got... I mean, we got a good bit of coverage, at least right now. We got Memphis Center on, and we got Indy Center on. DC Center is not, however.
Southwest 1286, starting to your 12 o'clock at about 30 miles. You may enter an area of heavy to extreme precipitation. This whole storm cell covers basically the entire Memphis airspace. Top of the clouds above level 450 and all that. We'll probably end about 200 miles after that.
All right, we'll let you know if we need to deviate around. We'll do what we can, Southwest 1286. They're looking pretty clear.
Southwest 716, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
132.97 and Southwest 716.37.
Let's see what Active Sky is talking about. Well, it's been injected by Microsoft, so if the weather's wrong, then that's on Microsoft. We could switch it over to Active Sky control. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what happens. It's going to reload the weather. Give us some warnings here. I don't know, that seems lower, doesn't it? I don't see nothing climbing all the way up here.
Delta 1031 cross I have and maintain level 330.
Alright, we'll go back over to passive. Let Microsoft handle it.
Memphis Center Walker 230 AV passing 16,000 flying past 320.
Walk 230 Memphis Center, welcome.
Reason our altitude is off because obviously the barometric pressure was different. Swapping weather engines like that. Yeah, it looks like we got some building clouds. We'll see what happens. Say you want to? Yeah, you got to go one of these years, brother. Start early, dog. Consider, instead of the hotel, consider Airbnb. It's a lot cheaper. I mean, get your flight early enough, that's pretty cheap. Don't be like me and do last minute things. Yeah, I can see them storms building down there. think that's still one of my biggest gripes with Microsoft is that sometimes it seems the weather is delayed a bit. Don't mess with it. But yeah, I think, you know, sometimes this thing seems a bit delayed in pulling the weather. I don't know which service they use.
And Delta 1459, Fort Worth Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Change approved. Steven, you have a good night.
Alright, let's make sure we're looking good on Love Cars. Oh yeah, I see all of that weather too. Jesus. Oh, somebody else is doing the same flight. Dallas Love to Philly. They must be in the same livery as well.
Memphis 194 heavy, reporting a moderate turbulence.
Gorilla.
South of 1 Rock.
Gorilla UE4.
It's 4 Memphis, roger.
Welcome to the stream and chat, my friend. Thank you for the subscription.
Memphis Center, good evening. Southwest 2023, flight level 350, direct fade.
Good to have you aboard.
Southwest 2023, Memphis Center, radar contact.
And that alert seemed kind of low. I know I turned the alerts down. I have to turn them up just a smidget.
United 4 have an arrival change when you're ready.
What's up, United 4 heavy?
United 4 affirm.
United 4 heavy.
United 4 after SWIA, plan the Kessner 2 arrival.
Could you say that waypoint it'll be the Gessner 2 arrival after which waypoint 94?
After sweep.
After sweep, we'll get the Gessner 2 arrival, D94 heavy.
Delta 1031, contact Atlanta Center, 132.907.
Alright, I think the volume is adjusted.
Good evening. November 1496 Delta into Cessna Skyhawk, 20 miles south of the Greenville.
I'm gonna do a quick test, guys.
Request flight following 4 Mike 8.
Traffic. Traffic.
Number 1496 Delta, Memphis Center, squawk 7647, maintain vehicle.
Alright, one more test.
traffic.
Alright, that's not bad. It's always louder in my ears than it is on stream. So hopefully that's not bad on stream. Then I'll match these up.
And over 96 Delta, your radar contact is reported. Say your destination aircraft Debian.
We are a Cessna 172 Skyhawk, and we're heading to 4 Mike 8.
Alright, looks like we are getting into some of those
And 96 Delta, Roger,
storms that he was talking about.
VFR.
Number 96 Delta, the Greenwood altimeter C9 or 9 or 2.
Let me pull up that's some radar, because that's going to help us since we don't have a native weather radar in this thing.
Southwest 2023, it's in via the Hobart for arrival. Landing south, the Memphis altimeter 2987.
Send to the Hobart 4 is landing south, 2987 altimeter, Southwest 2023.
Alright, we'll pull up VASM radar, help us with this here weather.
394 Fort Worth Center is offline. Radar service terminated.
Passing over
change
the
approved.
heaviest core of it right now. We should be good. Make a couple more minutes. Turn your fire down some. Making a decent 526 knots across the ground. I will say that. So whatever it's gonna do, keep it up. That's what I need to do. Let me work on my profile here, because this thing's been mighty still. Let me see. Yeah, see, it's like it imports the profile, but it doesn't. How do I reset this thing? Can I reset my profile here? Alright, there we go. Reset to default. We're going to turn this off. Put me a couple of them on the Ryujin noodle. Alright, did you do the noodles yet? Okay. When you get done, just put me some of it on the paper plate. My daughter checking in with me. She's trying to cook something. Like, yeah, you gotta learn. You gotta learn. And I'll eat it because I'm daddy. Let's see, reverse stress screen, speed brake. Alright, here we go. Intensity can come down to 30. Alright, that's good. Turbulence. Alright, that's good there. Alright, we got us a little profile. We'll try this one out. See how it works out for us. Memphis Center pretty quiet tonight. We still got Indy Center holding on, and then we'll be free to be after Indy Center. And it looks like approach is off as well, so we'll be free to be on up into Philly. We'll link back up with Say Intentions if we can. Getting into the thicket of these storms here.
Memphis Center, good evening. NQ Heavy, about 11,000 for 16,000. Headed to Memphis Center, Atlanta maintain, level 370. 370, and NQ Heavy.
FedEx looking to put their MD-11s back into service by the end of May. I'm kind of happy and sad at the same time, and I hope that this isn't a precursor to another incident. Like they said, to hell with it. I mean, that plane is too valuable to, you know, let it go out like that until they've got it replaced. I feel like UPS had to retire them joints. Like, how do you put it back in service after something like that? You know what I mean? But I'm just wondering if something else happens with that airplane. Supposedly, FedEx have done the required repairs, you know, based off of the FAA's recommendation. So we'll see, but it's just a little scary for me because I'm like, yeah, it's good to see that plane continuing to fly. But what happens if something happens again? Like, they're about the only ones that's gonna keep some longevity in. They said, I think, at least through 2030. I'm wondering about other airlines like Western Global. Are they gonna go out of business? Or are they gonna fork up the required maintenance things as well, because they also had a pretty good chunk of their fleet MD-11s. So I'm wondering, it's like, it's one of those things, man. Do you let it go out gracefully like UPS, or do you say, no, this thing is worth its weight in gold at the potential cost of more lives lost?
Bedford Center, good evening, Southwest 819, with you on the climb 5.2 from 15,000.
Southwest 819, Memphis Center, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
350, Southwest 819.
I only pray, fingers crossed, I only pray that it goes well for FedEx with this move to put them back in service. Hopefully they really did do all of the required fixes. You know, and we don't have any more of them things falling out of the sky. Yeah, we should be coming to the end of these storms here in a second. Just about overhead Nashville.
So it's 2023, contact to Memphis approach 125.8.
Right, highway, oh, it's 2023.
I know it's still cool, but no, just peel it open, pour it in there while your pan's still hot. I know it's gonna melt, it's just ice, it's gonna melt. Keep your heat on low and pour it in there with the pasta, with the noodles. I be so proud of my little ones, man. I'm like, nah, I'm a cook. All right. Y'all have at it. Just don't burn my house down. So I think I think this year after Expo, we're gonna really start focusing on trying to get how can I put it? How can I word it? Trying to get some more stuff going on the channel. This is and will forever be.
Memphis Center, good evening. Atlanta, 303, flight level 360, descending to 340. 303.
That sound like Troop.
Center, welcome.
Man, that sound like Troop for a minute there. But yeah, you know, this is and will forever be grounded in aviation, but I do like to play a lot of other games. And I feel like it's wasted time, if you will, not streaming some of that stuff. You know, we've touched on some other things in the past. I do my truck sim, obviously, and I do racing every now and then. But yeah, I'd like to know, you know, any of you guys watching on the replay or in chat right now, what your thoughts on. Obviously, I'll tell you one thing, when GTA 6 drops, we're going to be on that heavy and hard. So that's one thing. There are a couple new mil sim FPS shooters that are coming out that I want to check out. So yeah, don't be surprised if we, you know, pop a different kind of stream out or something like that here and there. We'll really start trying to focus on some of that stuff after Expo. Let's jump outside and see gorgeous beauty. Man, that's a nice shot there.
November 906 Delta, Little Rock altimeter 2986. Yeah, Delta Fade 19, Atlanta Center is closed for radar, service terminated, frequency change approved.
Turn that light out. I'm Memphis Center, Southwest 1286.
Southwest 1286.
If we get about 5 minutes outside the cockpit, I'll notify you when we're back.
Let me know when you're back.
Alright, right back, gents. Let me get in my hand right quick.
Memphis Center, good evening, American 1378, 30 nautical miles east of Kiwani VOR.
American 1378, Memphis Center, under contact.
Memphis Center, Southwest 776, leveling flight level 260.
Level 776, Memphis Center, welcome.
Memphis Center, Air Black 2151 is with you, climbing through 14,000 for 15,000.
Air Black 2151, Memphis Center, climb and maintain, level 320.
Up to 320, Air Black 2151.
Memphis Center, number 43, Charlie, Bravo, 12,000 level.
Yeah, number 3, Charlie, Bravo, Memphis Center. Trying to maintain level 280, code direct Memphis EOR.
280 direct Memphis, 43, Charlie, Bravo.
And number 3, Charlie, Bravo, are you GPS capable?
Roger, for 3, Charlie, Bravo.
Is that a yes or a no?
Roger, yes, we are GPS capable, 43, Charlie, Bravo. Should have filed /Lima, I don't know if it did not, I don't know why.
It did, uniform. You're actually the second guy today to have that issue.
Alright, gents, we back. By many means, we made a little bit of grub.
And remember, tree Charlie Bravo, clear direct to Olive Branch.
So we should be
clear
good.
Direct to Olive Branch Airport for 43 Charlie Bravo.
And Memphis Center, Southwest 1286, we're back.
This 1286, welcome back.
We should be getting handed off here in the next few minutes over to Indianapolis Center. They're going to be on 128225, so we'll get them in standby.
And Southwest 776, you got an arrival, change advisory to copy.
Ready to copy.
All right, got that in standby.
776 after Camel, print the Cricket 1 arrival.
After Camel, join the Cricket 1 arrival, Southwest 776.
Southwest 1286, contact Indy Center 128.22.
128.22, Southwest 1286, see ya. Indianapolis Center, good evening, Southwest 1286, flight level 370.
Southwest 1286, Indy Center, good evening. Light, occasional, very occasional moderate chop. Southwest 1472, clear direct Bucko.
Clear direct Bucko, Southwest 1472. Indiana Center, good evening. It's Q Heavy, about 35,000 or 37,000.
280 Center, good evening. Monitor to extreme preset, 12 o'clock, 20 miles, about 15 miles in diameter. Advise if you need deviation.
Okay, we'll do. We're looking out for United 2. Thank you.
Stream Wings 2990, contact Memphis Center 133.65. Can I?
13365 for Stream Wings 2990.
I'm sorry, the wrong freak there. Memphis Center 13255, 3255 for Spare Wings 2990.
3255 for Stream Wings 2990. All good, brother.
Okay, now. Tell 1286, clear direct Gordonsville, Golf Victor Echo.
Right, Gordonsville, Southwest 1286.
Delta 339, Cleveland Center offline. Radar services terminate, frequency change approved.
6 Blue Control, good night, Delta 329.
United at 5195, Cleveland Center offline, frequency change advisory approved. Good night.
Little slight shortcut. That gives us 556 knots across the ground, 94 knot tailwind. I don't mind east at all. $458 miles to the top of drop.
Rockfish 4302, Cleveland Center offline. I'm going to get ready earlier. Frequency change approval too.
Hi, thanks for the ATC, and I'll talk to you soon. Rockfish 4302, good night.
Yeah, you have going on. Delta 790, clear direct Ramrod intersection.
Clear direct Ramrod, Delta 790.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, Captain Will? Infuse is in the house. Is
Delta 790, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
what the hell is the ETA doing? I don't know. Let me see.
Extra service.
Yeah. RG24, Cleveland offline, frequency change approved. Y'all good night.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird now.
Frequency change approved, thank you.
Yeah, it's weird now. Here, let me try to restart the software here, you should get a bunch of NAs. Alright, stand by 1 sec. I guess that fixed it. Quick little restart. The most basic of tech support tips is to restart it. What it do, Will? You working tonight? What you got cracking over there? Restart fixes 95% of things, right? You ain't lying. Except for when except for when your internet's not working and you're on the phone with your ISP and they telling you to restart. And you're like, nah, bro, I've been through that already. I need a tech. I need you to send a tech out today. Work got you tonight, roger that, bro. Roger that, roger that. When you off this week? Infused, you know I ain't lying. That's the only time a restart don't work, bro. Is when it's your internet. Well, not when it's your internet, it's when it's your internet and you have to call your ISP. Man, that little meal my kids cooked kind of hit the spot. Not even gonna hold y'all. Those new contrails looking nice.
497, flight level 380.
Engine 49780 Center, good evening. Continuous flight shop, maybe an occasional moderate bump here or there, nothing worse.
Copy that and concur with the light shop 137 now, Legion 497, thanks.
Should improve once you get north of Louisville, south of Indy area.
Sounds good, thank you.
I need to get me a NASA livery for the 777. I see that NASA just bought a 777 from what was it, Japan Airlines, out of storage to replace their DC-8. For Arctic and weather research. And come on, man, a NASA 777, probably about the coolest thing you'll see. I think Southwest could have came up with a different scheme for Liberty One. Liberty One looks exactly like Freedom One. Like this airplane that we're in is the only difference.
Contact, descend across the Grote intersection at maintain.
I don't know if y'all will be able to see this, but light, but they look the same. Why did I do that?
Grote at flight level 230 is a clearance.
But yeah, they look the same. I think they should have designed another type of American Patriot livery for Liberty One. I mean, that's my 2 cents on it.
Legion 497, clear to Courier intersection on your flight plan.
Direct Courier, Legion 497, thank you.
In descent, this is surfing 526 Bravo. Climbing black level,
Fair wing side 26 Bravo, Indy Center, good evening, light shop.
Indy Center, good evening. UPS 1300 with Echo 5 minutes before push.
Roger, which ramp are you guys?
I'm ramp 2 for 1300.
Roger, you can plant 1, 7, and left.
Plan 17 left for UPS 1300.
Fair Wings 526 Bravo, descend via the smoke free arrival, Indianapolis landing northeast, India altimeter 2990, more than 10.
2990.
And you cut out. Just confirm descend via the arrival for Fair Wings 526 Bravo.
Clearance 526 Bravo with the start level of Milk 3 for 05 right.
Reback correct.
Daniel, welcome to the stream. Says Liberty 1 and Freedom 1
Indianapolis Center.
is a sister plane to the original Freedom 1, which was the 737-800, the American flag. That is similar, okay.
International with Echo on board.
King Air 5392.
So Liberty 1
good
and
evening. Just taking a look at your routing. I may have to add something, so I was waiting for you to call me.
Well,
Let
no.
me take a look and I'll get back to you.
Freedom
Roger,
1 was the original NG, right? That's the one you're referencing to. Yeah. You're saying Liberty 1 and Freedom 1 is a sister plane. You mean Liberty 1 is the sister plane to Freedom 1, which is the 800 NG. No, yeah, I get that. That's fine. But I just think they could have done with a better patriotic livery than a second one that looks exactly like the first one. Hence, we have Independence 1. A patriotic American livery that follows the same America 250 theme. Yeah, no, I'm aware they're both from Southwest, yes. I'm aware of that. I was just saying, rather than doing two American flag themed planes that look exactly like one another, you could have done one of them as 1776 and one of them as another design to complement Freedom 1. That's all I'm saying. They're all pretty dope liveries. Though I must admit, Maryland 1 is the best livery that Southwest has. I'm a bit biased to Maryland 1.
And Indy Center, UPS 1300 has you ready for a push.
UPS 1300, pushback your discretion by text.
Alright, push your discretion about to pass the UPS 1300.
Fairwing 526 Bravo, contact Indianapolis approach 124.905, connect.
124.905,
And King Air 5392, I do have a full reroute clearance, just advise and ready to copy when you're set full sharp.
Alright, ready to copy. Just take it easy on me. 53902.
No, you're good. It's just a SID, a transition, and then a transition for arrival, and I'll text it to you.
Alright then, ready to copy. November 53902.
Air 5392 is cleared to Nashville via Be get going at 1 departure. Get going. Direct Looney for the Ryman 3 arrival. Climb via SID. And squawk 6630.
Got some traffic out here to my right. This guy's 4,000
Indy
foot
Center,
above
Delta
me.
9293, 95,000 for 13,000.
Probably going to be a biz jet of some sort.
Please.
Let's see.
What was the first two vectors? And I got it just after get going.
I texted it to you in the text box of your pilot client if you want to look.
Roger that. I got it. Thank you.
Department of the Army, Pat.
I'll be right back with you.
He's in the Pat call
5392.
sign.
Yeah, let me check in with this guy and then I'll get your reback. Delta 9293, Indy Center, good
Ooh,
evening.
he's going from Guantanamo Bay
290, 9293.
to Griffiths Air Force Base in New York. I don't see what aircraft he's in though. Oh, Challenger 650.
Center, Pat 506 with you, flight level 410, 60 to South Charles. Pat 506, Indy Center, good evening, welcome. Occasional light shot, nothing worse. Let you know if you feel anything up here, Pat.
We should be getting handed off here pretty soon, gents.
Indy Center, that's clear to the Nashville International. But via get going, get on 1, get going. Looney, Rhythm 3, via SID, departures with you, and 6630, 5392.
Okay, you're 5392, reback correct, and you can plan 17 left tonight.
Roger that, 17 left, thank you.
That guy's doing pretty good to be new. Great job, guy.
Delta 9293.
Daniel says, okay, so it's different in some way. Liberty 1 has 13 stars on it from 1775, 76. And Freedom 1 has all 50 stars. Got you. So, yeah, I mean, no, I get that. I'm just saying that the second plane that is like Freedom 1, that they named Liberty 1, are the same two paint jobs, is what I'm saying. Instead of doing another Liberty 1, they could have used it to do another patriotic type American flag type theme that didn't look the exact same. That's all I'm saying.
CBS 1600 Heavy, Louisville ground, runway 17 left. You can taxi via Foxtrot and Delta, cross runway 29 at Delta.
Taxi 17 left via, 17 left via Foxtrot Delta and cross 200 and Delta, UPS 1500.
Indy Center, Delta 9293 out of cockpit for 2 minutes request. Pat 506, maintain level 410, show us your phone. And that was Southwest 302, you said for 2 minutes?
The Delta 9293 for 2 minutes.
So it's 9293, approved, just following when you're ready.
Roger.
Yo, SNA Aviation says, stop by quickly with the like. Appreciate you, my guy. What's up with you?
Southwest
Salute and hope all is well.
Offline, previously change approved, guys.
Is that for me?
Side, Southwest 1472.
No, that wasn't for me.
Southwest 1286, Washington, offline, previously changed advisor approved, connect.
All right, thanks for your help tonight, Southwest 1286. See you.
Southwest 302.
All right, let's see if this thing picks us up. We'll give it a few moments. should pick us up here in a little bit. We'll give it a little bit, see if it picks us up. See, what stand were we supposed to go to? Echo 12. Echo 12 is where we're going. And wait to get all the way clear of his airspace. And then we'll probably waiting for that changeover in airspace. And we'll see if it'll hand us over. Pilot folder. Let me make sure I got this deal. I don't even know where that would be at. Open file location. SNA says, doing good. How about you? Pretty busy lately, trying to finish off last month of school. Strong A, that's what's up, bro. That is what's up. I've been doing good, man. Working, trying to get ready for Flight Sim Expo and get everything ready for the summertime. That's about it, brother. That is about it. All right, let's see if we can get something, get picked up, say intentions. And center Southwest 1286, flight level 370.
Southwest 1286, Washington Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Maintain flight level 370, Southwest 1286. All right, we got him. We got him.
Southwest 1286, negative radar contact. Please verify you're squawking 2627 and your transponder is set to mode C.
Squawking 2627, Southwest 1286.
Southwest 1286, radar contact 13 north of Newcastle International Airport at flight level 370, Newcastle altimeter 3000.
All right, we got 191 until top of drop. So I'm gonna start looking into our performance arrival data. Going into Philly.
Delta 2325, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Aussie 2 arrival into Atlanta. Descending to flight level 250.
7
cleared
right.
for the Aussie 2 arrival into Atlanta, Delta 2325.
Zero at 6. And we'll get our landing data as we get a little bit closer, but we got pretty much everything filled out, so we're ready for that. We'll see how say intentions get us sequenced in as we get closer. Why is it saying my COM 2 is off? Here we go.
Washington Center, Delta 2325, flight level 360.
Alright, let's see what Philadelphia's 8-ish frequency is. Get that tuned in. We are actually approaching our arrival, our star transition in 66 miles. ATIS is on 133.4. We'll get that on COM 2. All right, so we got a little bit. Hold on, let me check one more thing. Yep, 27 right. Arriving.
Washington Center, JetBlue 2033, flight level 300.
All right, so 108.95 is going to be our localizer frequency. We'll get all of this tuned in now. Put that in nav 1. 108.95. Alright, got that in nav 1 and 2. Course is 268. We'll get that set on both sides as well. All right, good. Minimums is 211 feet. That is set. We're good there. Alright, good to go, at least for right now. We'll get the rest of our perf data as we get into our descent, which right now is 139 miles out in front of us.
American 1203, contact Indianapolis Center on 133.05.
Switching to Indianapolis Center on 133.05, yeah, American 1203.
Washington Center, Blue Streak 5372, 17000.
Radar contact.
Washington Center, Allegiant 1278, flight level 460.
Allegiant 1278, radar contact.
right, 100 miles, gents, 100 miles until we start down the hill. 111 knots, quartering tail feather wind right now. Got that right there. 8.6 on the fuel.
Center, Brickyard 4478, flight level 320.
Brickyard 4478, radar contact.
Make sure we ain't got nothing else in the way of ATC coming in here. And New York Center's on, but we don't get into their space at all. Philly will be covered by Washington Center, which they're offline. Damn, Kansas City Center is on, Indy Center is on. Fort Worth Center finally came on, and approach or departure, as well as Houston Center.
Washington Center, Brickyard 5801, 17000. Brickyard 5801, radar contact.
Wings 1246, 17000.
Spirit Wings 1246, radar contact.
We should get instruction here shortly for the next 10 minutes or so in reference to our descent. Still haven't picked up eight-ish yet. Guess we're still a little too far out. Oh, they had a whole I guess fanfare thing at Dallas today or yesterday. Today, I guess. There are a bunch of people out on the ramp taking pictures and stuff with the aircraft. That's pretty cool.
Spirit Wings 1246, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Sunfield 3 arrival into Orlando.
Down to flight level 250. Cleared for the Sunfield 3 arrival into Orlando, Spirit Wings 1246.
Southwest 1286, contact Washington Center on 135, descend and maintain flight level 230, cleared for the Raven 8 arrival into Baltimore.
Down to flight level 230. Cleared for the Raven 8 arrival into Baltimore Southwest 4276.
Repeat that for Southwest 1286. Can you repeat that for Southwest 1286?
Southwest 1286, contact Washington Center on 135.525.
Washington Center on 135.525, Southwest 1286. Washington Center, good evening, Southwest 1286, flight level 370.
Southwest 1286, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact Y during peak hours. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Charlie. Philadelphia International Airport, information Charlie. 0354 Zulu. Arriving runways 26, 27 right, 17. Departing runways 27 left, 17. Wind 19 at 6. Visibility 10. Overcast at 4200. Temperature 14, dew point 3. Altimeter 3008. Density altitude -200 feet. Temporary tower operations may experience limited capability during peak hours. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Charlie.
Alright, we got Charlie on board, gents.
Brickyard 5801, radar contact. Southwest 1286, cleared paths for Gordonsville transition into Philadelphia. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Cleared PATS 4, Gordonsville transition down to 270 Southwest 1286.
Southwest 1286, cross hedge at or above flight level 270.
Cross hedge at or above flight level 270 Southwest 1286. Alright, that puts us in our descent a little sooner, as we gotta meet the restriction at hedge here. We'll see how they get on with the sequencing and vectoring us in. Get our descent forecast winds input here.
Southwest 1165, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Raven 8 arrival into Baltimore.
Down to flight level 250. Cleared for the Raven 8 arrival into Baltimore, Southwest 1165.
All right, coming down the hill, gentlemen. What did we say? Altimeter was 3008. We'll get that in standby now. Good to go there. Cloudy coming into Philly. I think it said the ceiling was what, 4,200 or something like that.
Southwest 1286, cross Kinney at or above 13,000 feet.
Cross Canny at or above 13,000, Southwest 1286. All right, 3,000 is our bottom. I mean, 13,000 is our bottom. Hedge here, which we're at now, is 270 or above, so we got that. Canny is the next one, 13,000 or above, so we're good there as well. No hard approaches on this arrival. It's all done by ATC. We'll call our gross weight 139. Let's get some weights here. It's going to give us a VREF of 30, or correction, flaps 30 plus
Washington Center, United 2464, flight level 300.
Oh no, I'm tripping. Flaps 30.
2464, radar contact.
VREF 135.
Washington Center, Brickyard 4635.
Oh, 145, okay.
Brickyard 4635, radar contact.
Washington Center, Southwest 4276, flight level 330.
Radar contact.
All right, we got that put in. Auto brakes 3 selected.
Southwest 1286. Plan for further descent in about 4 or 5 miles.
All right, further descent in about 45 miles, Southwest 1286.
Washington Center, Spirit Wings 2186, flight level 330.
So we're down to 13,000, so we'll continue down to 13,000 is what that's based off of. That's what we've been cleared to. We'll descend down to 13.
Southwest 1286, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Down to 4,000, Southwest 1286. Alright, there's our bottom altitude. I was going to say, I'm not really too sure why we say 45 miles. Or did he say 4 to 5 miles? Either way, we got our bottom. We're coming down the hill into the city of brotherly love.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're making our final descent now. Please check to make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Please raise your seat back and your tray table to the forward and up position.
Washington Center, Brickyard 3550, flight level 340.
Survey R1.
Brickyard 3550, radar contact.
Washington Center, United 2396, flight level 240.
Those items for you.
United 2396, radar contact.
If you are using electronic items, please ensure they remain in airplane mode. And please remain seated for the short duration of our flight. Thank you. We will be starting in about 10 minutes.
See, do we have anything coming in and out of Philly?
Washington Center, Big Stripe 880, flight level 350.
Big Stripe 880, radar contact.
I'm the only one as of right now. We just had an American land. All right, coming up on transition. Altimeter is 3008. We'll get that set here in about 600 feet.
Southwest 1286, contact Philadelphia approach on 123.6.
Philadelphia approach 123.6, Southwest 1286. Philadelphia approach. Good evening, Southwest 1286, information Charlie. Descending on the PATS 4 down to 4,000.
Southwest 1286, Philadelphia approach. Good afternoon. Expect the ILS runway 27 right approach into Philadelphia.
We'll expect the ILS runway 27 right, Southwest 1286. Which we're already set up for, gentlemen.
Brickyard 3550, contact New York Center on 133.175.
133.175 for Brickyard 3550. Good day.
All right, coming through flight level or correction 15,200 on the way down the hill. Looks like we've got assigned Echo 5 for our arrival gate. All of the nice contrails brought to you in part by GFX. I think that's what it's called. Is it GFX? Yeah, Tree Sim GFX. I keep wanting to say GSX. Everything, all of these X's and G's. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the boom boom room shut down. Get your seat backs and tray tables in their full upright and locked position. As we are nearing our arrival here. Start getting ourselves focused to not miss anything. And we'll go ahead and get that 250 on the descent here. Get a little bit of brakes, help us out. We do have 2 decel points out in front of us. We could have waited until then. That's kind of like rushing it to me. We'll go ahead and get her slowed down here. The only thing I don't like about Philadelphia's arrivals is it keeps you high for so long. And hopefully they don't try to cut us in on the approach, because we still need to get down to 4,000. And I mean, we're on profile, but if they try to cut us in, I think here at Enzu we need to be $3,000, so yeah, take us out just a little bit.
Southwest 1286, turn right, heading 135 vectors for the ILS runway 27 right approach, speed above 200 knots.
Right heading 135 for the vectors for the ILS runway 27 right approach, speed above 200 knots, Southwest 1286.
Endeavor 4962, contact New York Center on 133.5.
133.5 for Endeavor 4962. Good day.
Alright, 10,000 wing lights can come on. Runway turn off and landing lights.
Contact New York Center on 125.325.
Can all come on.
125.325.
We'll bring the speed on back to 220.
Cabin is now secure for landing.
Love how the wing disappears in the clouds like that.
1286, descend and maintain 4,000 feet, turn right, heading 310.
You mean left 310? Down to 4,000 feet, heading 310 Southwest 1286.
Southwest 1286, 12 miles from Martin, turn right heading 310, descend and maintain 3,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 27 right approach.
Maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS 27 right approach Southwest 1286. I just realized he told me turn right, I'm turning left. Well, that heading does line right up with Enzu, so that's good. And we'll give ourselves a direct Enzu here. Gonna have us a little high though. arm the approach. We'll get the spoilers armed in just a second, as soon as we stow them, because we're actually using them to keep our nose down a bit. We'll get that 3000 right at Enzu, as shown by our green banana there. .21 miles out on the DME. IPDP is our identifier. IPDP is what we're looking for. We got that. And we are below 250. We'll go ahead and get flaps 1 selected. Alright, there's the intercept. And we'll swap you guys over to stereo cockpit and we'll get the replay running. Stow the speed brakes and we can go ahead and arm them. We'll make 180. See if they fuss at me for that. I don't like going in here all fast. And flaps 5 selected and indicated. Tower on standby. Let's see if this is okay. That's the same as CTAS, so we're good. We make our dual call. Philadelphia traffic, Southwest 1286, 10 mile final, ILS 27 right approach, Philadelphia. Let any VATSIM traffic know our intentions.
Southwest 1286, contact Philadelphia Tower on 118.5.
118.5 Southwest 1286. I wasn't even on damn CTAG. Philadelphia Tower, Southwest 1286, ILS runway 27 right approach.
Southwest 1286, Philadelphia Tower, roger, continue approach.
Continue approach, Southwest 1286. Philadelphia traffic, Southwest 1286. 8.5 mile final, ILS 27 right approach, Philadelphia. Damn, I thought I armed the approach.
Southwest 1286, runway 27 right, winds 190 at 6, cleared to land.
Clear to land, 27 right, Southwest 1286. Yeah, I could have sworn I armed the daggone approach.
$2,500.
Alright, we're coming in a little hot. Let's go ahead and drop some speed brakes. And we'll go ahead and bug for our final approach speed, 145. Alright, flaps 30 selected. Mile final. Philadelphia traffic, Southwest 1286, 4.5 mile final. ILS runway 27 right approach, Philly. Alright, we'll get ready to take over here in a second. This approach altitude is set, that is 3,000, that's what we have in the window. Runway heading is bug 268. $1,000. Okay, my autopilot button isn't working.
Approaching runway 27 right.
Alright, I have the airplane. Slight crosswind out of the left, 5 knots. Oh no.
400.
That was a toggle button, not auto throttle disconnect.
300. Approaching
runway 26. Caution, caution.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Lower rough. Lower rough. Well, we made it.
Southwest 1286, contact ground on 121.65.
Ground on 12165, Southwest 1286.
Approaching runway 9 left.
And all those carry out the drive where they are until Captain Kirk and Boy Wonder bring us to a screeching halt at the gate. Turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. At that time, please be careful when opening overhead bins because, you know, shift happens. And if you really don't want to do the paperwork, you can use your cell phones now, but only to call your family and friends and tell them how much time you just had. If you're making a love connection here,
Philadelphia ground, Southwest 1286, clear of 27 right at Tango. Request taxi to stand Echo 5.
Possibly this crew, so do us a big favor, check around you underneath your seats, your seat back pockets. Make sure you get all your personal belongings, personal problems.
Southwest 1286, taxi to gate Echo 5 via Tango Juliet, Quebec.
Such a job. I mean, joy.
Taxi gate Echo 5 via Tango Juliet, Quebec, Southwest 1286.
If you did not have a good flight, however, we do have a brand new complaint department we just opened up. So any complaints, any issues you want to get off your chest, feel free to email us at our new northern office.
Just looking for my gate here, gents.
If you had a good flight, tell us you were taken care of and have positive feedback, you can email us at our southern office at southwest.com. If y'all are home, go out, buckle up, be safe, be kind to one another. Don't run to the house with scissors. Come back and see us again real soon. And by the way, for those of y'all that can't tell time, we are about 10 minutes early. Woo! So the next time we're 2 or 3 hours late, we'll just call it even. Welcome to Indianapolis.
What did he say? Tango Julie. Alright, welcome to Philadelphia, gents. Not the smoothest. A little rocky on that one, but we here nonetheless. We are here nonetheless. We'll buckle right here on Juliet. We'll take this on around to the Echo gates. Not bad. Let's see what Volanta's rating at. I think it was a bit firm. Not bad. 155, negative 155. I'll take it. Just wasn't as smooth, but it was decent. Get us a little single engine taxi going.
Ground, Southwest 1030, taxi to the ramp. Southwest 1030, taxi departing via November Juliet. November Juliet, Southwest 1030.
Alright, next entrance is ours, not this one.
Approaching runway 8.
No, we not.
Approaching runway 8.
Appreciate you, Gate, Charlie 31. Uh-oh, what is that? I don't know what that is that just popped up on my screen. Alright, parking brakes are set. Boom, boom. Shut down the right one. Good to go. Beacon light can come off. Let's see if we can get the jet bridge. What this is. Alright, let's stop the recording. We'll just do a quick save of it, slide that over. We're going to rewatch that and let me close out everything on our A cars and whatnot. Oh, that's what it was. My A cars that just literally crashed as I pulled up to the gate. Hopefully it got it. I flew it on VATSIM, so it'll still count. I can do a manual PIREP on that. It should let me. Let me pull it back up and see if it got it or not. While we do that, we will turn the transponder off and disconnect from VATSIM. Let's see the time tape. Ports. Alright, it did still get it. Alright, cool. Cool, I was getting ready to say. Alright, let's disconnect from VATSIM. We're good there. We'll close. We'll leave you running. We'll just turn you down. Alright, second guys, let me just make sure I got everything closed out here. Yeah, so Volanta's saying we've got a negative 154, so I'll take it. Not bad. It seemed a little unstable. 1.1 G's, so yeah, not bad. I thought it would be definitely higher. Alright, let me close out Volanta. And let me just get everything else turned back on. Just put both of you guys in the ground and we'll just turn them back on for the sake of getting everything set back up. And we'll go into play. Alright, let's get some tunes on as we watch the replizzle. Nice little single legger. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Let's see what we got. Everything to get synced up here. Nice, beautiful approach into Philadelphia. Gorgeous scenery. We'll run this one from here for the moment. As always, I do appreciate you tuning in. Love to see some of you guys at Flight Sim Expo 2026 in St. Paul, Minnesota. You can get your tickets from the link in the description, flightsimexpo.com. Come out and hang out for the weekend. Enjoy time spent with fellow av geeks like myself. All of your favorite content creators. Geeking out over a weekend of stuff to spend money on. Hella announcements. Hopefully we see some more Boeing stuff from WinWing, because they've got the market with Airbus. I mean, we've got enough Airbus stuff now. Let's get some Boeing stuff out there, WinWing. Appreciate you, Kyron. Appreciate you all day in the paint, brother. Don't forget, guys, we'll be live some more this week. Easiest way to stay tuned is to become a part of our Discord, which is free. Link is in the description for that as well. That's the easiest way to stay up to date. I post events and all of my announcements there. As we set up the stream. Yeah, we were all center line there, not happy about that, but let's get us a nice visual here of old girl. Independence 1, where it all began, here in Philadelphia. Not my best landing, but also not my worst. I thought we had bounced it for a second. No, we didn't bounce it. I don't know why this view likes to frickin' spaz out certain airplanes. Let's see, do we have a tower view? Let's see what the Philadelphia Tower looks like. Alright, let's run one back. Not bad, just off center line. Didn't maintain center line. It was like, what the hell is a center line on this one? But gorgeous livery, we're gonna go and update this thing to get those winglets and the pylons and stuff the correct color. Let's see if we can take it back. We'll leave you a nice, beautiful dash approach coming into Philadelphia, guys. That has been my time. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us. We'll see you on the next one. Also, do make sure that you subscribe to the channel, a member of my Discord, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great day tomorrow, and see you boys on the next one. Your boy Leo is signing off. See ya.
$1,000.